Oh my gosh, is this really happening? I can't believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to choose a side. I like both of them. Actually, if this battle goes down and there's a loser declared, do I have to no longer follow them or absorb their content? I don't know what's going on in these YouTube streets. It's not safe anymore. Just playing around. You're welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2 E's, no Y. You heard me, 2 E's, no Y. And in this video, we're going to be reacting to this brewing YouTube battle between Flackerzfotos and TheWolfJohnson. If you're ready to dive in, then let me know. But first, I gotta play my intro. Coffee sip, yep. Here, bang. You're okay. Let's do this. Yo, welcome back, guys. Awesome. Before we get started, please do me a favor, like and comment on all the content. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so I take that POV into all the videos we do here, okay? I do reactions, reviews, unboxings. Hit that subscribe button, stick around. But today, we are going to be reacting to this battle that is brewing between one of our favorite people to react to, Ren, and a couple people who did some imaging for him along the way. You know, Ren has many people who do imaging for him, and that imaging can be videos or photos, right? Well, today we're diving into a pair of photographers, and one of them called out the other one. Yeah, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? This video released on Flackerzfotos page here on YouTube. Flackerzfotos has been doing photography for Ren for a very long time. Well, most recently, a YouTube reactor who goes by the name of TheWolfJohnson, he recently got lifted up by the community and kind of chosen by Ren to come out and create some behind the scenes content. Now, from what I can tell from TheWolfJohnson's page, is he does photos and videos, right? So perfect candidate, a man of the people to go do that. But Flackers has been taking his photos forever. So I understand why this video is next, especially being so close to Ren and Ren just taking out data. Check this out. If you haven't seen this, you're gonna flip.
So, Wolf, I've been seeing your videos lately. You play a good game, bro. Got some sick photos, got some sick YouTube content. But what you don't understand is, I'm the OG. I'm the real guy. So you know what? I'm calling you out. I'm dropping down a challenge. Yeah? So, Wolf.
Yeah, we're out of cloud chasing.
No.
Of course,
Wait,
that's
no.
what he wants.
But you don't. No, Vic, you don't say that to the camera.
But you told me it's sort of...
No, I told you, but you're not supposed to actually say what's going on here.
We're not cloud chasing. I thought you said it's like that,
Yeah,
the
but
Ren and King Daughter thing.
Yeah, no, you don't say that part. Like,
This isn't a challenge.
No, it is a challenge. It is a challenge. It's not. You just cut.
We'll cut that. We're gonna cut that.
No, you don't need to.
Sorry.
Okay, lower the camera. The guy that does the disclaimers to just cut this part out.
No.
What? Why do you keep pointing that camera? Cut.
Take 10 action.
I'm coming for you, bro.
Oh, wow.
You got 1 week to respond.
Yo, first of all, hilarious. I think someone told me this guy's name that he's talking to.
Like,
This isn't a challenge.
No, it is a challenge. It is a challenge.
Yo, shout out to Flackers and his acting skills. Just, you know, in this moment, we all know this is kind of cheeky and everything, and his buddy, I think they called him Dak or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. You can always correct me in the comments. I love taking L's in the comments for that. But like, you can tell like he just had that natural play it off. Like, no, man, we're not supposed to. Okay, back to like that is creativeness. I really like it.
Just cut.
We'll cut that. We're gonna cut
No,
that.
no, you don't need to. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, lower the camera. The guy that does the disclaimers to just cut this part out.
No.
What? Why do you keep pointing that camera? Cut.
Take 10 action.
I'm coming for you, bro. You got 1 week to respond to my photo challenge. I want to hear what you have to say. Black is out.
Bro. To respond, WolfJohnson. Disclaimer, only one Vic was hurt after making this production. Hilarious. Yo, so check this out. First of all, great concept, right? Like, call him out. I'm assuming this is all in good faith, like he doesn't hate him or anything, but what a great way to create some attention and bring both of their skills to light, right? Well, I kind of grabbed some of my favorite photos from both of them, and I'm going to go over them. But before we get into that, also I'm going to ask you to like and comment. But the Wolf didn't give his response. His response is supposed to pop off on the 20th. That's what he said. But he did make a small little short about it. So here, let me get this kind of lined up. The bit proper. How y'all say the bit proper. So this is from the WolfJohnson's page. No, we're here with it. Okay. Boom.
Got some sick photos. Play sick content. Good game, bro. Dropping down. I'm coming for you, bro.
I come for you too, Vic. I mean, Joe. I'm coming for you too, Joe.
Let's go. So you know I'm going to be ready for that. You know I'm going to be ready for that response. But in the meantime, guys, I thought I'd like to go over my buddies' photos, both of them. I enjoy both of their work. And then the fact that they both have worked with Ren, who Ren is like this, like, I don't know, this beacon of light for all of us to like, I don't know, kind of like get behind on just being, you know, genuine good people, because, you know, like, and then like, and also an appreciation for this, this art form music that we love. Well, that art form of music has other art forms near imaging, right? So like, you know, like whether it's photos or videos, any of that type of digestible content, he adds to that. And so like so many people, you know, like kind of get to build into this community where we all get to share all our like creative art forms together. It's crazy. Anyways, so check this out. Bang, right? And we're going to go to Wolf. We're going to grab that and we're going to pull that up here. And then we're going to pull this. I think we'll just do it one at a time, okay? Let's do this. And since Flack was the first one, this is how we're going to do it, right? Since he was the first one to hit the challenge, bang. Damn, I really don't like that. So, okay, boom. Let me talk about this one right here. Okay, so a little tidbit about these guys' photo styles. From what I know, Flacker's only he only takes photos in black and white, right? And then TheWolfJohnson does both. Okay. And then Flackers makes videos about his photos content with the help of others around him on his YouTube, and the Wolf just makes video content as well as he makes photos, if that makes sense. So moving on, these, I went to their Instagram and I chose 3 photos that were my favorite, and I'm just going to describe them really quick. The first one I liked from him was he was doing a few of these photos, and they're what you call double exposure photos. So you take 2 photos and you lower the opacity so that you can see both images. And this is our main man, Romain X Issa. He is such a musical talent, and I just love how he has a picture of him standing curved, and how he chose to place that on a tilt right over this close-up portrait shot of Romain, and it really gets to focus in on the facial features of him. When it comes to this second one right here, right, there are so many technical aspects about this photo that is phenomenal. Okay, first of all, the reflection off the water, great use of what's around you, right? And then we talk about like the dynamic range that you capture, image depth, right? And so like, look at the detail in these clouds, right? We can see all this perfect tree and perfect detail. We can still see even details in some of these rolling shadows over here, all the way down into these, or all the way up into the sky where these clouds have different textures of whatnot. Like, amazing. Like, it just makes you focus at the tree, and then after you see the tree, you probably more than likely are going to go to the reflection of it, but then your just eyes can span out into how much detail there is. There's even details of the cloud lights in the water. I just thought it was perfect, and it seemed like Flacker shot a lot of people, right? And he does really great. Like, he catch a geezer in the streets. Pardon my slang. I hope it's not offensive, but I'm just trying to relate. He catch a geezer in the streets. He really kills those. There's like a art form for that. Anyways, and then of course I like this last one here, right? I've seen this photo. It's our man Ren, and not only is it part of our man Ren, but it is also a good show of depth, right? Okay, so foreground, something blurry. Actually, our subject is in the foreground, blurry, right? But we go to the background here, which is him, and he's crisp, right? So I see this depth of the photo here, and then I don't know why, but I just love this harsh light hitting the side of his face right here. And so then it just keeps this little exposure right here on his face clear, right? And actually that exposure right here, the reason why it looks so soft is I'm looking, there's a lampshade here. So he's not catching a direct harsh light on this side of his face. This harsh light is over here. So anyways, I really enjoyed those. Now let's move on to wolves. Where highlight wolves, brings wolves down, bang. Okay. Let me pull up. Wolf didn't have as many pictures, but he like Wolf, like we can look at their Instagram followers, they're different. So I don't know if we take that into account for how long one has been doing it longer than another. Maybe it's just, proximity to Ren, who knows. Nonetheless, I went down to Wolves faster. I went down to the bottom of Wolves faster. And I want to talk about this picture. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you viewers a little bit more. Here we go. This is what I love about this photo right here. Okay. First of all, it's taken at night. So you have to expose for the light available, right? The light available is this neon motel light. I just love that it's over here. Once again, we talk about the rule of thirds, right? Cut the thing in thirds, right? This is almost right here on the vertical third. And I love how, just, it pops, it draws my eyes right away. But then next my eyes go right here at this light that he was able to illuminate right here. So he was able to not blow none of this out. You can almost read there. I'm sure if my old man eyes, cable TV, kitchen, yeah, see, I can read all that stuff. So he didn't, if he was trying to get details that we see here, and that's another thing, there's details that roll off into here and details that hit the top of the house here. You can still see that in the photo, even though it's dark and at nighttime, and he wasn't like lighting up the whole world. He was just using the light available. I just love this shot. Okay, let me bring it back down a little bit. I know that one was a little smaller, and I kept his borders in because his aesthetic on his Instagram has, he uses the white borders, and I really do think sometimes when you're posting like that, it has something to do with the way you absorb the photo, right? Next, I wanted to talk about this hallway photo. Once again, depth. I love depth, right? The Wolf will take photos of other folks and what have you, but man, he really does just shoot abstract architecture, and then create nice angles of it from there. Those are something you should go check out on his Instagram for that. But look at the different layers of shadows, not to mention you can see how deep this what seems to be like an outside hallway or balcony or atrium or what, I don't know what it is, but you can see obviously that adds to the depth. But look at these layers of shadows: dark light, dark light, dark light, dark light, all the way down. And then this side has a form texture of that as well. To me, that's the use of light to create something else, right? You're using light to create something else. And that, to me, phenomenal. Lastly, you know what? I'm going to have to pull this last one up here. Look at this. This is my favorite one from the Wolf right here. First of all, it's in color, right? I am a fan of color, right? And even though this isn't the most deeply saturated photo, the color just speaks to me, right? Like, what a great shot to get out here. First of all, remember, rule of thirds, 1, maybe 2. So it's maybe slightly up on the rule of thirds, but like it looks better that way, putting the horizon right there, especially when you want to see the top of this right here. This architecture at the end of this pier type of lookout thing. And then look at this depth, blurry up until we get into focus, which our subject is in focus here. And then also, once again, probably more than likely had an ND filter on his camera, a neutral density filter. It helps bring down some of the brightness of the day, and that's maybe more than likely why he was able to catch all these clouds. Actually, photographers don't need an ND filter as much as us videographers do. So look at all the textures in the clouds, right? And then the gradients of colors, the blues with the auburns. Like, it is that, Wolf, kudos to you for that shot. So who do I think won? Both of them. Both of them have phenomenal photography styles that are like I could notice a distinctness between them that you can't really compare them like that, right? You can't, sometimes in certain art forms it's hard to directly compare. There's variables in there. And once again, like I said, Flackers, you go to his Instagram, you're going to see a lot of people, and he catches a lot of folks, but then he has pockets of different art styles. Like I said, like that double exposure where you can just kind of tell, oh, he was kind of in a mode where he was doing this for a while. So, but I highly suggest going to check out his work. And then TheWolfJohnson, first of all, he's going to respond on the 20th. So I'm looking forward to see that. But if you go to his, it is really like a combination of people, but like architectural, like just landscapes. Like he'll pull like a corner, just like that hallway picture. Like he'll just pull like walk down an alley and pull a corner of a building and it looks phenomenal, right? And then he has a mixture of color as well as like Flacker's kind of sticking to the black and white, which some people master black and white. I know tattoo artists that some that only do black and white. So I just think they both have unique styles, and I think they're both worth a follow. I think their content's worth it. So with that being said, their links to their YouTubes are going to be down in the description. Okay, go follow them or go subscribe to them. And then also, yeah, go follow them because they're also photographers. Go follow them on Instagram where they can showcase their photos, if that makes sense. You know, like, because that's one of the main places you can showcase your photos. One of the places photos can semi still live, if that makes sense. But anyways, yo, I'm here for it. You better believe I'm here to watch this little polite challenge where he said he's throwing down the gauntlet, and then the Wolf's witty response with the jab back with that. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about this semi battle brewing on these YouTube streets in the comments, and then let me know if you're going to be around for the response on the 20th. I'll more than likely be reacting to that. All right, so make sure you hit the subscribe button here so you're aware when I react to that. Okay, also like and comment on the video for me, helps the video go up in the algorithm. YouTube puts it in front of more eyes, so I get more eyes on my videos. Thank you. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.